started?
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Marquez, and I'm here to give a persuasive speech for Speech 1315 regarding Microsoft Surface Pro 3 versus the Apple iPad Air 2. Going into the overview, what we're going to be talking about, we're going to go over a quote, and then going into the specifications of the Surface Pro 3 versus the Apple iPad Air 2, and then we're going to round out to the reason. I'll give you my reasons why I believe the Surface Pro 3 is a better product. Going into the quote, in the 21st century, diversity and versatility will continue to increase in value. In technological perspectives, products of the future will demand the same diversity and versatility that humans have evolved to be. So going into the Microsoft Surface Pro 3 specifications, looking at size 11.5 by 7.93 inches and at 0.36 depth of the product. The weight just over 1.3 pounds. Display is 12 inches, going from diagonal, going from left to right. Resolution just sits at 2160 by 1440. Battery life is up to 10 hours. Storage that we're going to be comparing these models to will be at the 64 gigabyte storage level. Surface Pro 3 starts at $799. Has a processor, Intel Core i3, and some of the special capabilities of the Surface Pro 3 is that it has that USB port capability and the SD port capability. Going into the camera capabilities, it has a 5.0 megapixel on the front camera and also 5.0 megapixel on the back camera. Going into the Apple iPad Air 2, you're looking at a size of 9.4 by 6.6 inches and a 0.24 for the diameter. One of the biggest selling points for the Apple Air 2 is that its weight is under a pound, sitting at 0.96 pounds. Has a resolution of 2048 and by 1536. Battery life is also up to 10 hours, and one of the biggest selling points for the iPad Air 2 is that it has that cellular capability. So that goes into the comparison of that 64 gigabyte storage level. You're looking at $599 for your basic iPad Air 2 and $729 for your Apple with the cellular capability. Going into the 4 reasons why I believe the Surface Pro 3 is the better product is because Apple lacks that compatibility with accessory items. So, for example, if you want to buy if you want to buy a keyboard for your Apple iPad, you have to buy Apple's product. You can't do your own research and make your best decision based on what product is going to best tailor to your needs. Also, the lack of distinction between Apple products. A lot of people believe that the Apple iPad is just a bigger version of the Apple iPhone. You get your bigger bang for your buck when you're talking as far as what these systems can do. You have the Apple is just your standard tablet, but you have your Surface, which is more versatile, more diverse in terms of it can be your tablet or it can be your laptop, just depending on what the moment is. Going into the summary, we know we're a quote regarding the thesis of this presentation. We looked at the specifications of the Surface Pro 3 and the Apple iPad Air 2, and we gave you my reasons why I believe that the Surface 3 is a better product. At this time, are there any questions? Thanks. Thanks.
Questions?